Hello and welcome to the Sunday Afternoon Modular. In this video we will take a look at the SLD from Soundforce. I was looking for a small, easy-to-use drum module for when I just want a quick beat behind my synth sounds, so I don't need an army of drum modules in my case. And as I already have 808 and 909 modules, I was also interested in having some Linn drum sounds. The SLD is quite a simple module. It only gives you trigger inputs and audio outputs for each drum sound. Let's dive a bit into history, shall we? The most famous Linn drum was the LM2, a drum machine that has been manufactured between 1982 and 1985 by Linn Electronics. In 1980, the American engineer Roger Linn already released a drum machine, the LM1. But it was quite expensive and hence not widely used. The LM2 changed that, as it was more affordable. The LM2 is even more widely used than its successor, the Linn 9000. Linn drum machines were used in many famous recordings during the 80s. They can be found in songs of Prince, Madonna, Michael Jackson, Peter Gabriel, Culture Club, just to name a few. Unfortunately, Linn Electronics closed in 1986 due to the strong competition. Back to the SLD module. As said, we only have trigger inputs and audio outputs for the sample-based sounds. From a technical aspect, the module uses a big STM32F411 chip to drive the 6 digital to analog converters. All the samples are baked in, so you cannot reprogram it with your own samples. If this is something you want to do, take a look at the Erica Synth Pico Drum number 1. The first 3 sounds are fixed to kick, snare and hi-hat. The last 3 sounds can be changed with a little switch on the back of the module. You either have high tom, mid tom and low tom, or cabasa, tambourine and cowbell. You can only switch all 3 at once. You cannot switch them individually. Now, if your goal is to build your own drum machine and play around with different drum sounds, this is surely not the module you want to get. But if you already have a cool modular synth with a few oscillators or other synth voices, are maybe limited in space, but want to add some drums to your system, this is a very great module. And even if you cannot shape the sounds on the module itself, you can always run it through other modules like equalizers, compressors, envelopes, gates, distortion, reverb, delay, and so on. This is the beauty of a modular synth, isn't it? As mentioned, the module is sample-based, as was the original, which used 8-bit digital samples. Now I know, analog drum machines are cool to fiddle around with and create sounds, but let me tell you why samples can also be very useful. So, the great thing about samples is that the sounds already stand out in a mix. There is a certain pressure in the kick and snare sound. Raw analog 808 sounds, for instance, often require EQing and a compressor to create that pressure. This is at least what my experience is. If I record analog 808s, I have to EQ and compress them quite a bit, so that they really stand in the mix and complement the song. With samples, I usually have to do far less. Now be aware, this is not to tell which one is better. This is just to show you some differences. I like both analog and sample drum sounds. Analog sounds just need a little more work. Alright, enough talking, let's hear how the SLD module sounds. Unfortunately, I do not have an original Linn drum to compare the sounds.
That was it for the SLD Linn Drum module from Soundforce. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. Soundforce also offers other sample-based modules, just as the S707, which offers you TR707 sounds. If you enjoy my videos, you would make me very happy if you leave a like and become a subscriber. So long, have a great day, evening or night, and see you next time on the